All right. So I am live now. Okay. So hi, everyone. How's everyone feeling today? All right. So I'm doing this a little bit earlier because I got a lot of Christmas shopping to do later on. All right. So I need to talk a little bit about what is on the website for you guys. So I have this new bracelet. Well, all the bracelets are coming in for today with the Gemini full moon energy. These were placed outside yesterday. So this one is the Octurian star seed bracelet, and it has very dark amethyst beads. These are very purple. These are very beautiful. I always love these dark purple ones. And then, of course, a genuine moldavite right there. Um, so with this one, it has the energy of the constellation of Boots. And then, of course, harness the energy of the star Octurus. And this is how you can communicate with your Octurian guides. You could just wear this when you're doing energy work, or even if you want to just wear it throughout the day. It's a very gentle energy due to the amethyst. Amethyst is a master healer stone, so it always has the ability to make you feel better, transmuting energy around you. If you guys don't know about the violet flame, that's what it does. The violet flame is a transmutation tool that you can use for your energy field and to assist others, as well as your, home, even your car, and your space of work. Just push that energy outwards, so that it could transmute energy like lower frequencies and vibrations before you get there. Okay, so this one's available on the shop online at www.StariAri333.com. And I also have the star seeds candles that were created and placed outside on the Gemini full moon as well. This one's the Octurus one. This one is a lilac color. I know you can't see it that well, but it's lilac. If you see it in person, you'll see it's lilac. It looks a little bit pink here, but it has an amethyst little star as well as a tektite. Tektites are the residual kind of like glass type of it's similar to obsidian, but it lacks water, because when a meteorite hit the earth, it created this, okay, on impact. All right, so this one has the frequency of Octurus to connect to the Arcturian guides. The scent, oh my god, you guys should smell this scent. It's so good. I'm like, so the scent will really put you in the mood to meditate or to connect. It'll help you clear your energy, and really, it's kind of like a spa type of scent, I would say. And it'll really help you with connecting and just allowing yourself to receive information. So that's the Octurus one. I also have an Orion one. This one's a green color. The green one, it has an oceanic type of scent. So it's ocean waves type of scent. That's what the label was. It smells really, really good. It smells manly as well. So I'm just like, oh, manly. But it has, bloodstone right here, and then of course the tektite. And so the bloodstone is actually a protective stone, and it also helps you with balancing your energy. So working through any like healing that you need to do with the masculine or feminine energies within you, and it assists in tapping into your Orion guides, as well as to access any knowledge that you might need for your path here on this planet. And so we have Another one here, and this is a Syrian one. This is a Syrian starseed candle. This one has labradorite, which is a magician stone or the shamanic stone. I use a lot of labradorite when I do my shamanic initiations, as well as when I do any type of shamanic work, because it's actually a very powerful stone that propels you through the spirit world into higher dimensions, and it also allows you to access any type of like akashic records, and and it helps you with dream interpretation too, information coming in from the divine, and of course connecting to your galactic guides, and particularly the Syrians, because they're the masters of this stuff. They're like the master magicians, priests, high priestesses, the ones that teach this stuff to us. Okay. And so that's what this one's all about. This one has a sweet scent. This one is grapefruit with mangosteen. So it's like a very citrusy, sweet scent. Love it. Absolutely love this candle. But yeah, so that's what I have available in the shop right now. I did have someone purchase a lot of them, which is I'm so grateful. But yeah, that's just they're not gonna be. This is kind of seasonal for me. I'm not gonna be making these, until I'm prompted to do so once more by my galactic guides. They just wanted me to have this available for, the transitioning from that we're doing from, Soundway into Yule, and so this is a very powerful time of the year, and so they always prompt me or guide me as to what to do, and what type of energy to work with, as well as what to create for whomever is interested in this stuff. And the same thing applies with the bracelets. This is seasonal. I'm not going to be making this throughout the year. If I'm prompted to do it next year once more, I will. But you're going to be limited when you receive these or when you buy these. But yeah. So anyway, that's all I have. Hi, Brown Brujita. Let's see. Say, hope to get the Octarus said my son is conjunct Octarus. Oh, yay! That's awesome. Oh, yeah, you did. Okay, so that's you. You got. Is it? You have Erica Evangelista. Is that your name? So yeah, you're gonna be my first one, and then I'm gonna have Brittany Farrell right after you. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the transit, since I was off yesterday since it was my birthday. I really like my I really enjoyed my birthday this year. Last year was kind of like meh, whatever. But this year I was just like, okay, I really do need to take the day off, because first of all, it's a full moon in Gemini, and then we also have a lunar eclipse. And this is going to be very magical and powerful time. And so I was like, okay, I'll take the day off. And so luckily I did, and I celebrated it with my family out here. I got a lot of cakes. I was like, what? My grandma made like a sheet cake or whatever, and she told my fiance, hey, it doesn't look like it's gonna turn out right, because she's a really good baker and a cook, but she does have she does have a hard time with her pastries if they don't turn out exactly how she likes them to turn out. And I tasted it; it is delicious. So anyway, she made me one, and my fiance's like, oh, grandma said that the cake didn't turn out right, so let's go get you another one. And so we went to our local Pick and Save, and got me a red velvet cake. Because it has a cheesecake, like frosting or whatever. That's like my favorite type of frosting is cheesecake, anything. And then because he was hungry, and never go shopping when you're hungry, okay? Then he decided to get himself some marble pound cake, and then he decided to get pumpkin pie and whipped cream, and then we got my candles for the cake, and then we ordered from this local brew house, which is basically like a German style brew house. Like I ordered steak and these cheesy potato things, and then he got like his pulled pork sandwich, just like his grandpa, because they have like the same taste. And then grandma got a half rack of ribs and half a freaking chicken. I don't know how she's gonna eat that all, but yeah, we just enjoyed my birthday. There's a lot of food, a lot of sweets. I love sweets. I can't like I don't think I could ever go out without having sweets or sugars at all. I don't think I'll survive. Robert Ethan Charles was listening your mom this week. Yeah, girl. I have a Virgo rising, and so a lot of the earth signs tend to really enjoy those luxuries of life, especially food. And so, yeah, and it's funny because Grandpa, he's a Taurus, and my fiance, he's actually a Taurus moon too, and so he overindulges. I think grandma she has Libra moon, and she's an Aquarius, and my fiance is an Aquarius, and so yeah, so we're just like overly indulging in sweets and food. So oh my god. But yeah, it was a lot of food, and it was just four of us. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the transits for this week. So you might be feeling a little bit dazed from the lunar eclipse. It's still going to be kind of like the vibration and frequency is still going to be accessible from I would say an expanse of 6 months from now. So the energy of this lunar eclipse is bringing in information from the divine feminine within us, anything that's hidden mysteries, as well as like the subconscious and unconscious mind, the combination of both. It felt very intense in the divine feminine compartment, especially because anytime I have to tap in or work with this type of energy, the divine feminine, there's always some type of indicator physically in my body as to exactly what I personally need to work with, okay, or work through. I don't know if that's how it works for you guys, but there's always an indicator. Just listen to your physical body, especially if you have aches or pains somewhere, or maybe you didn't sleep well, and you had like these weird vivid dreams or something like that too, or you kept waking up a lot. There's usually a indicator as to what's going on with the feminine within you, what needs to be understood. Okay, for me in particular, I had a very I always have a hard time sleeping. So it had a lot to do with my mental body, not being able to just shut down and relax. It's the mind that runs wild and stuff like that. And then I also had an indicator with my throat energy because I had a crank in my neck when I woke up. Uh, like even if I did sleep for like an hour, it's like I got like a crank in my neck. And so it's all on the feminine side of my body. So that was a huge indicator. Work with the divine feminine for this or for your mindset, things like that. And so to me, that helps me because they give me little tidbits here and there. And then, of course, any type of symbolism in dream states as well as meditation will assist, however that comes in for you is perfect for you. Okay, so just trust it. It's also all about trust too. Like this is a big thing about the divine feminine is that you need to trust your intuition. Anything that you're receiving, even if it's something minuscule or you think it's minuscule, like a number sequence, a song that continues to play over and over again in your head or even on the radio, or even signs, that you're seeing out when you're driving or when you're out and about, like animal guides, possibly like a lot of like different animals that show up randomly. You're just like, what the heck? I've never seen these animals before here or whatnot, or anything. It just anything that is symbolic to you. Okay, trust it. It's not just like a coincidence or things like that. The divine feminine works through us in that way, where we have to trust our intuition, our guidance, okay, and work with it even more. It also felt like the veil is super thin, still feels that way. And so you might have a lot of visitors. You might feel like you're being watched. You might feel like, when you're a little bit paranoid or something, because I know there's a lot of people that felt that way, like a little bit paranoia being watched. And so it's because we have visitors coming in and out. There's a lot of portals that are open because of what's happening in this world as well. There's like a need for more higher frequencies coming in. If you tap into your own, I would say the location that's your power grid or where you belong or what you work with personally. And it could be an ancient site somewhere else beyond from where you physically live. If you tap into there, you're going to see that there's a huge, stargate or portal coming straight from the galaxy into the earth because it's a necessary frequency to help elevate, the frequency now because it's very shrouded in lower frequencies and darkness because of what's going on globally. Okay. And so tapping in will be very beneficial for you. I know there's a lot of people who are super sensitive to emotions at this time, and that's coming from the divine feminine to that lunar eclipse energy. And then I would say that Gemini energy for the full moon is about communication too. Okay. So that's what we are being faced with, a need to communicate, a need to receive information as well as ask questions from the spirit world, from our guides, our own intuition, things like that. So it's a kind of like a prime time at this time, especially to do this type of work, to receive information, I would say write it down if you can't remember or recall anything. Maybe you have a very forgetful mind. Write things down, when it occurs, like just be like, oh, like you could even have something on your phone, like a little notepad, like these little note taking pads or whatever, and just be like, oh, I just saw this thing and I don't know what that means, but I'm writing it down now. Don't do it when you're driving. Don't do it when you're driving. But, if you want to pull over and do it, then go ahead and do it. But don't do it when you're driving because you're distracted and accidents happen. Okay. But you know what I mean? Like just take the time to write it down so that it'll like come to you, like the information of what you were witnessing and things like that later on. It'll make sense. Okay. So that's what I have about the energy. So for Monday from yesterday, for example, we had the full moon and lunar eclipse, that began like around 1:29 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So early in the morning. And then we also had Mercury sextile Pallas Athena and then Mercury sextile Saturn. So we have a lot of Earth energy here too, a lot of Capricorn energy. So like I said before, this type of communication, this type of connection to the other world is going to last for months from now. And like I said, like about 6 months. So another thing about this, though, because the significance of this eclipse is all about communicating with the other world or the other realm, we also had, an alignment with the star Aldebaran or whatever. I don't really know how to pronounce that right, but this is one of the four royal stars that are called the guardians of heaven, in mythology, and so we are activated through this star as well. So working with the star will be very beneficial for you because it has like a high frequency of ethics, of morals, and it really does fill you with ambition. But the ambition has to be balanced. Okay, you can't be lured away from your path or from what you're doing by taking shortcuts or looking for some quick and easy fix. Okay, so that's the thing that you have to look out for with this energy. Just making sure that you're on the straight and narrow and making sure that you are listening to your intuition regarding the proper steps to take for something like possibly going after a goal or going after a new business venture or something like that, making sure that you don't take shortcuts on that. Okay, so that's what the star itself is going to assist you with. So Aldebaran is also associated with Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael's energy is all about clearing and transmuting and making way for transitional energy to come in, death and rebirth cycles as well, and assisting you with clearing anything that is no longer serving you, anything that is a lower frequency, anything that is making you feel like you're limiting yourself and your potential. And so because of that, he's gonna assist you with this work with in conjunction to the Aldebaran star energy. And so it's a protective energy as well as a seeker of justice energy too. So you might feel that push to seek justice with this energy, and seek balance, I would say, more than anything within your own life, seeing social interactions, I would say, with you and other people too. So it's going to be very much of a blue flame integration type of energy here. Okay. So another thing about this one is looking at the Mercury in a harmonious sextile aspect with a stellium, or of planets in Capricorn. You have the Pallas Athena, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto going on right now, right? And so because they're all in Capricorn, this has been kind of like a great deal of changing, as well as changing our transformation of the soul, of the way that we perceive things. And we also feel like there seems, because seems to be this experience going on this whole entire year. I would say 2020 was like that transformation year, right? And the sextile between these planets and Mercury at the time of the eclipse feels very, very positive. Though it's not. I don't feel anything negative about this. I feel like there's a very much enthusiasm behind this energy. And so this sextile also represents an opportunity for you, and has like a high potential for a new adventure, new awareness of the self, as well as your trajectory or your path towards whatever it is that you want to create in your life. I feel like you're being guided in like a divine mission, as well as divine will, because your divine will is creator's divine will. And so I feel very positive about this alignment here, and it's definitely going to be very important for you for these next coming 6 months after this, of course. So look at what's going on here in your life, and what needs to be changed, or what you feel you need to do. Okay, what you feel you need to take action on. Okay, and that'll help you and guide you towards that goal. So another thing I want to talk about is the importance of the upcoming total solar eclipse on December 14th, with the new moon in Sagittarius. And also we have a Jupiter Saturn grand conjunction December 21st. So there's a lot of shit happening. So these are major events that are already impacting our timeline at this time, like meaning that they're already you're already feeling it emotionally, as well as I would say vibrationally speaking. You're already feeling like there is like a higher effect, or kind of like an intense impact of this high frequency on you and on your future goals and plans. Okay, so like I said, observe where you're at this time, and really make plans towards like pursuing your goals. Okay, because it does feel like it's pushing things, or you have like energy of momentum at this time to really, really go on the path that you desire. Okay, so whether it is a new business venture, a new way of making money, a new relationship, things like that, whatever it is that you are projecting or you're wanting to create for your future, just go for it. Okay, because this is very much like you're not going to be on the same trajectory that you are at this time. You're going to definitely be creating something better. Okay, so that's what we have for Monday from yesterday. Brittany said, I never got my pumpkin pie. Aw. I made pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving. So anyway, and then my grandma made pecan pie, and I was like, "Oh, I love pecan pie." But okay, stop talking so much about food, Ari. All right, so Tuesday we have Mercury enters Sagittarius. So our focus is shifting here, mentally speaking, from the shadow world or Scorpio shadow work to really seeking life's great, like kind of like philosophical inclination to asking the great questions, I would say, about life, like what is life, who am I, why am I here, things like that, right? It's all about like seeking the higher mind, and also expanding it, as well as your faith in yourself and in your plans. Okay, we are also much more open to new adventures, new possibilities. But we have to be careful with this energy too, because we have that Mercury Sagittarius energy. Yes, we might have this great, like, oh, I really want to express myself and do this great stuff and stuff like that. And then we might fall into the negative patterns of the ego that might be in the judgmental states or self-righteous states. So just be careful with that, okay? It's funny because my Mercury is in Sagittarius, and I'm already feeling that today. Like I was like thinking about things today and like really know like thinking about my future and thinking about like, okay, I gotta submit this document and that document for grad school that I beginning in January next year. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then I was thinking about like, what the like, what if I encounter people who are this way, who are the total opposite of me, or something like that? And then I was having like these scenarios play out, like how much of a smart ass I was going to be, and you know, like that. It was just like, and I was just like, okay, Ari, calm down. That's not even happening. But yeah, I was just being very judgmental. In that way, okay? And so I really had to watch that. And so it does happen. It does creep up on you. All right. So anyway, moving on, we have Wednesday, December 3rd, Saturn conjunct Pallas Athena. And for this one, I feel like our power, like our mental powers, our abilities to concentrate and to focus on our any issues in our lives, even social issues, are very strong right now. We're seeking justice, we're seeking balance, and this is a very powerful energy of the divine feminine too. The divine feminine in the as a war tactician, and really trying to balance things out in our lives. Really trying to seek that middle road, and not to get overzealous, or not to get this left leaning or right leaning, just to seek the middle ground. Okay, and so that's what we're going to try to really feel like we're being pushed towards that. We also have the sun semi-square Jupiter on Wednesday, and this is going to be kind of like a meeting of different belief systems, or a challenging energy. I feel like there's this representation of our, I would say, really trying to focus our minds into a positive outlook or optimistic outlook. But this energy is really going to clash with that, because we're going to be challenged to stay positive uh, with like a really negative situation. And so this is definitely kind of like mirroring what's happening socially speaking out in our environment at this time. And so just know that you're going to be challenged. Just remember that, okay? All right. So then we have Thursday, December 4th. We have Mercury sesquiquadrate quadrate Mars. This energy, my goodness, be ready for even more challenging energy coming your way, posing forces, argumentativeness when it comes to anything, wanting to be right and wanting someone else to be wrong, you know, or vice versa, someone wanting to be right and wanting you to be wrong. Okay, so just remember, this is going to be you're going to be on edge around this energy, and it's kind of like an accumulation coming in from Wednesday's energy. Of course, it's more of a challenge to be open minded. Okay, so next, we have Friday, December the 5th. We have Mercury square series, and we also have Mercury trine Chiron here. All right. So the Mercury square series is going to be kind of like a real, like, I would say, nurturing energy, and an energy for us to really seek out that side of ourselves that's very empathic. Okay, to really understand other people is important, because this will help you with any type of trouble that you might be faced with in those previous days. From Friday, maybe there's a situation that you might be confronted with Wednesday and Thursday that is challenging your point of view or your perception of the world, your morals, your belief system, things like that. And so for Friday, we're being asked, okay, be a little bit softer, be a little bit more empathic when it comes to this, okay, so that you can understand someone better, or they can understand you. But as we become aware of it, and how our words can definitely influence someone, or hurt them in such a way, we are being asked to make sure that even though we're becoming empathic, that we don't undermine our own beliefs by trying to I would say be empathic or loving towards someone else, and not offensive. Okay, so make sure that even though you're being open, or you're being loving and empathic and nurturing, and allowing someone to speak their truth, make sure that you don't allow them to overstep their bounds, and I would say undermine you, okay, at the same time. All right, so that's what this energy is bringing us. Okay, so for Saturday, we have the semi square Saturn. And this is all about really coming to terms with anything that you perceive is limiting you, anything that you perceive is limiting your freedom, your movement, or anything that you perceive that might be in the way of you moving forward with your life. Okay, so what's going on in your current situation? Anything that you perceive that is negative, or that surrounds this current situation? Maybe you have a limiting belief about whether or not you're going to be able to move forward with your life without something or someone. Maybe you have a limiting belief about, how truly powerful you are to manifest the life that you desire, to really go for your goals and to really succeed in life, right? So this is what this brings us, is understanding that yes, we have to really see things, I would say logically, but also understand what is holding us back. Okay, so next one, we have Venus trine Neptune, and Venus quincunx Mars for Saturday still. And so we might have a desire to be very compassionate, and really be one with everyone around us. But we're also dealing with any type of fear of the unknown, any type of fear of losing someone, or losing a chance into something that you feel is gonna, make your life better, things like that. Um, so we really need to focus on positive outcomes here, and adjust our attitudes, and stop, I would say, the influence of a negative mindset. Okay, this is important to adjust for Saturday. All right. So then we have for Sunday, December 7th, Mercury quincunx Uranus, and then we also have Mercury semi-square Pluto. So to me, this feels very stressful, mentally and emotionally. Okay, there seems to be this tension in the air with this energy. We're probably resisting some changes in our lives, and it's definitely a need for us to evaluate that and really seek understanding as to why we are resisting these changes, why we are thinking that we must be challenged in order for us to succeed, why we think negatively about the way that we are living or where we are at in our current, timeline, and so it's a need for you to really dig deep and really understand or pinpoint where this is coming from. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of this going on of insecurities that are going to be brought up, uh, any type of, like, I would say, anxiety when it comes to your future, and whether it is that how it's going to even look. Maybe you're putting too much of an emphasis on something instead of seeing that there's multiple paths towards that ending or whatnot, or that final goal. Okay, so it's important for you to sit with yourself with this energy coming in, and really focus on the direction that you want to go, what is limiting you, okay, and why you haven't taken the actions that you want to take towards that direction. Okay, so that's what I have for this week. Transits. Um, Let me see. So we're gonna do Toltec, the day signs as well. I'm gonna go real quick through the day signs. So for Tuesday, for today, we have day sign 7, the number 7, and it's Ehecatl, which is wind. So wind is governed by the god Quetzalcoatl, who is the feathered serpent. And this is energy for working with other people, so socializing, really enhancing your connection, networking, so that you can all work towards a common goal here. Okay, so I feel like the common goal might have a lot to do with making something better for everyone. Maybe there's a common goal of unifying, something, unifying your society itself, right? Or ascending, or helping people to tap into their own, gifts, and helping them be more empowered, things like that. Anything positive in that manner that'll help with evolution is what we are going to be facing today. So but be mindful of any type of influences from the ego mind, any type of influence in the way that you're shutting down ideas from other people because you just don't resonate, or you just don't agree, or you feel like they're overstepping, things like that. So be mindful of that. Okay, so the planet that rules this day is Venus. The number 7 represents reflection. It also represents the flow of the divine, a portal that is open to the spirit world and magic in your life. And so, because of that, there's going to be a need for you to connect socially to other beings or other people and work with them. Okay, like I said, for a common goal. Okay. So we're in the 13-day period, or the trecena of Juan Coscuatli, which is vulture. The 13-day period of this energy is ruled by Solotl, and this is definitely all about the freedom that comes in with wisdom gained. Okay, so experiences, all right. It also represents the path of the setting sun, which is the path of the wise ones, or the elders, or an elderly person, right? Someone that has been on this earth for over 60 years or more, someone who's wise because of their experiences and things like that. So it is important for us to allow ourselves to really seek guidance someone who is wise in the manners of the material world, meaning like someone who has a good relationship, right? With if you're seeking advice for a romantic partnership, for example, seek advice from someone that you know personally that has a like the fairy tale relationship, or you think that that's the type of relationship that you want to be in. Don't seek advice from someone who's single and who's been divorced like 20 times, or you know what I mean? Like they could talk the talk, but they cannot walk the walk, all right? So it's about seeking advice from people who we feel are wise, okay? Who we feel that have been there and done it and know exactly what we're going through at this time. And so that's what this energy is all about, is seeking advice, okay? So the Lord of the Night for this night is the fourth Lord of the Night, who is Setdeotl, the Lord of Maize, and he is also connected to the star cluster, the Pleiades, in the constellation of Taurus. So working with this being can help you work with your galactic guides from the Pleiades too. The Pleiadians are very much inclined to helping you seek balance in your life, as well as be diplomatic in maneuvering through difficult situations, difficult people, things like that, and really giving you that divine wisdom so that you can implement it on your daily interactions with others, especially with difficult people. I would say they have like this really balanced energy, or a very Libra energy, I would say, to them. Okay. So working with Santoto, you can connect to him and he can help you with that. And then in turn, you could even connect with your Pleiadian guides, because he is the representative of those star clusters. Okay. So moving on to Wednesday, we have day sign 8 Kali, which is house. And Kali is governed by Tepeyolotl, who is the heart of the mountain, or the jaguar, um, the star-spotted jaguar. So this is going to be the energy for this day. It's going to be kind of like very restful energy, seeking out family, seeking the home. Okay, that's what Kali's energy is all about. Is really participating in your family, seeing where things are structured wise, if you are in a good environment at home, or if you're not, then dealing with that situation. Okay, because it does have a ripple effect, and it does affect you if you're working, and all of a sudden you're worried or stressed out about what's going on at home. Okay, so that's important for you to do, is to really seek to balance home life out. Okay, so the influence of this day is influenced by the planet Saturn. And then we also have the influence of the number 8, which is all about balance and justice. The number 8 also represents a need for you to really deal with a situation that's out of whack or out of balance. Okay, so a power struggle situation. That's what this day will help you with really finding or empowering yourself to find a common ground or middle ground. Okay, with someone. Okay, so the fifth Lord of the Night for this night is Mitlatecutli, who is the god of the underworld. And he will help you with uncovering any type of hidden knowledge or information. And he'll help you with really working through the changes in your life. Maybe you don't want to have a conversation or a confrontation with someone because that's going to end something right in your life. And so Mitaklet Kutli will assist you with being okay with that transition, with that change, being okay with letting someone go, being okay with speaking your truth. And then, even though the future is uncertain, being okay with that too. Okay. So that's definitely something he'll bring for you that night. For Thursday, we have day sign number 9, Quetzalcoatlin, which is lizard. So Quetzalcoatl is governed by Huehuecoyotl. Huehuecoyotl is the trickster. So here for this day, we might have a intense energy coming in, reversal of luck, of fortune. It might feel like things are right, like what is up is down and what is down is up. It might feel like things are just turned over on its head, or you might feel like, any of the projects that you might have thought of that you really wanted to work through are failing. Okay, so unfortunately, that's a part of the transitioning and changes that all are going to come in. Maybe you're being forced to look at something differently. Okay, maybe you're being forced to really be truthful with yourself about a situation, about a plan. Maybe the foundation that you built this plan off of, or this relationship off of, is it was unsteady or not sturdy enough. It was shrouded in lies or deceit, or something like that, or you had a quick fix. And it's just not working out, right? So that's what you'll be faced with to really deal with this day. And then the influence of the day is influenced by the planet Saturn as well. And so we also have the number 9, which is about interconnectedness, direct link to the divine, and becoming the humanitarian that you're supposed to be. So sometimes we have missions that we feel we are in alignment with our soul's mission, but we really aren't. Okay, so this is what Huehuecoyotl will assist you with, allowing yourself to go with the flow, or roll with the punches, so to speak. We're letting go of this ideology that's not working out for you, or this trajectory towards a path that is definitely not in alignment with your soul's mission here. Okay, and so that's what you're going to have to face for Thursday. Okay. Then we have the 6th Lord of the Night, which is Calchitlique. And so she is a deity of water. Okay. So she's also called She of the Jade Skirt. And so she really brings in a need for you to have a purification of energy, a need for you to really tap into your emotional states, and understand that sometimes, letting go of something might feel tragic, or might feel like you're grieving, and that's okay. She'll assist you with the grieving process as well as healing process. Okay, so just allow her to come in to help you out with this difficult, you know, transitional state that you might be in. Okay, so moving on to Friday, we have the day sign 10 Cuatl, which is 10 snake. So day sign Cuatl is governed by her as well. um, and so you'll feel like the changes that are coming in are like a snaking river. Okay, like the snake always sheds its skin. It's always transitioning. It's always changing, right? So this will be very much a good time for you to really assess where you're at in your life, and really make a plan to move forward. Okay, make a plan to make a better future for yourself. Okay, so this one is also influenced by the planet Saturn, and we have the number 10, that means manifestation, expression, and potential realized, meaning that take the time during this day to really ask questions of your soul, meaning like really concentrate on what you want. Okay, there's going to be a great possibility that you were doing things for others for a very long time that you don't even know your own needs, or maybe you don't even know how to be by yourself, and so this is kind of like this assistance that you might need, an extra push to really sit with yourself and ask, what is it that your soul wants? What is that makes you happy? Not what makes other people happy, but what makes you truly happy. Okay, what do you want to bring in? What do you want to manifest? And so that's what you'll have to confront for this day. So 7th Lord of the Night is Tlazotelt. And Tlazotelt, she is the mother goddess. She's an earth goddess, and she also is a fertility goddess and goddess of sexuality. So she'll assist you with that. Anything with the divine feminine, anything with sexuality, she'll assist with cleansing and purifying you for the future that you want to manifest. Okay, so I would say like kind of like ritual purification. She'll assist you with really understanding yourself better, really removing other people's energies from your energy field. That would be like the purification process, and really saying, okay, what does my soul want? You know, what do I want to create? What do I want to manifest into my life? What direction do I want to go? Not because someone's telling me to do it, or because I feel guilty that if I go this direction it's going to harm someone, or hurt them, or I'm going to leave them behind. It's all about really focusing on you and your needs, okay? Because you've been out of focus on that, and you focus on everyone else but you. Okay, so that's what she'll help you with, the refocusing on you. Self-care. All right. So for Saturday, we have the sign 11, Miquitzli, which is death. And this is governed by Techitecatl, who is the moon god. So there's a masculine god of the moon uh, in Aztec mythology. Okay. So this one would be a good time for you to really prioritize your life. Make a list of what is it that's really important for you to do right now, and what can be, done later. Okay, who is supposed to be at the top of the list? You are supposed to be at the top of the list. And then from there, prioritize your time with other people. Okay, and so another thing about this is about transformation. Okay, so death and rebirth cycles. Death cycles is about letting go of the past, allowing yourself to transition, and rebirth is the transitional state that you're going to bring in, meaning that you're going to be ready to receive something new, okay, or to go on a different path. Okay, so that's what you'll feel for Saturday. The influence that you're going to feel is the influence of the moon here for Saturday as well. Then we have the number 11, that is about resolutions, about change and improvements in your life, okay, and the potential of the changes to bring about your happily ever after as well. Okay, so then we also have the eighth lord of the night, Tepeyolotl, for you guys, which is the jaguar, or the star-spotted jaguar, the heart of the mountain, and he'll assist you in a very loving way to dig deep and really shine the light in the shadows. Okay, really helping you find your way. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling like, I don't think I can do this, he'll assist you with encouraging you to move forward with your life. Okay. Next, we have Sunday, and the day sign is 12 Masatl, which is deer. And this is governed by the rain god Tlaloc, god of thunderstorms and rain and lightning, floods and drought. So Masatl is going to be a perfect day for really, I would say, really seeing who you are as a soul. Like, are you the hunter or are you the prey? Okay, are you being stalked by a hunter, or are you being the hunter stalking the prey? Where are you at in the sense of the word? Like, the prey could be the world. You're the hunter, you're in control, you're chasing a dream. Are you gonna catch it? Are you gonna, bag it and tag it, things like that? Or reversal, are you the victim of the world and circumstances that surround you? You're the victim, right? The world is in control, and you have no say whatsoever as to how things turn out, right? So that's what this is all about. This energy will help you understand what role you are in at this current time, and really help you get out of that mentality, especially if it's that victim mentality. Really help you to maneuver your way out of it, and go back into the hunter mentality, to the warrior mentality, into one that who's engaged in the world but will not be, I would say, consumed by it. Okay, so the energy that is ruling this day is the moon as well. And we also have the number 12, which is all about understanding, about knowledge, receiving information, becoming the student, but also becoming the teacher at the same time. okay? And so it's an access to the divine wisdom of the universe and how to use it to maneuver your way out of that victim mentality, okay, if you're in it, okay? So really understanding that about your soul and how you can empower yourself to move forward with your life. Okay, so the next one is the Lord of the Night. So we have the ninth Lord of the Night, which is Tlaloc as well. So again, rain god. So Tlaloc, he is very dualistic in nature. Like he has that good side and that bad side. The bad side is kind of like that kick in the rear that you might need, and the good side would be like helping you with crying, letting all the emotion all out, you know, grieving process, things like that, and giving you some wise counsel as to what to do next. Okay. So whatever you're choosing here is again, like he's a dualistic energy. So you're gonna either be the hunter or you're gonna be the victim that turns into the hunter eventually. But whatever that is, Tlaloc will assist you with that path. Okay. So just be ready for some harsh truth though. All right. So the next one, and this is the final thing, is Monday. And we have the day sign 13 Chochli, which is rabbit. And this is governed by the goddess Mayahuel, who is the goddess of the maguey and fertility. She's also connected to having fun. All right, so this is like a lighthearted energy. So here, this energy is going to be more about experiencing the spirit world and connecting in that way, and really listening to your inner guidance and focusing on the positive side of life. Okay, and because she is connected to the lunar cycles too, it's more about the divine feminine being empowered within you. Even if you're a masculine, like if you're a man, you still have divine feminine energy within you. And so empowering that divine feminine to assist you with whatever it is that's going on internally, especially with your emotional body, that is going to help you with empowering the divine feminine, because you're listening to that. Okay, you're listening to the advice that your emotions bring. You're listening to where you're at in that sense of the world, the word of like the emotions. The emotions is always a trigger to understanding yourself better as to why you're upset, why you're depressed, why you're anxious, why you feel anger, why, you know, things like that. There's always going to be a root cause to it. So listening to the emotions of the divine feminine will assist you with really understanding yourself better. Okay. So let's see. So this is also ruled by the moon, lunar energies, and we also have the number 13. So the number 13 is about ascension. It is the number of ascension, meaning that the Aztecs really believed that the number 13 held the key to the connection to source or creator, as well as the frequency of the divine. Okay, it was a sacred number. It's not looked at as a negative number, just like how, you know, sometimes in religion belief systems, there the number 13 has a negative, you know, energy or negative belief behind it. The number 13 also represents the goddess, okay, because it represents the cycles of the moon, okay, and the cycles of the moon as a goddess, it herself, you know, the divine feminine was always suppressed in religious beliefs, and so the number 13 is an empowerment of the goddess within you, and no more suppressing of her will be you know, allowed. Okay. So be ready for that. All right, so any type of suppression that you might have or fear around your intuition too, as well as your emotions, that's going to be triggered this day. Okay, because the goddess is not messing around anymore. She needs to be understood and heard and integrated, okay, within everyone. So we also have the first Lord of the Night, who is the God or creator, masculine aspect. So it's going to be a balancing act, okay, here, where the Lord of the Night is Xiuhtecutli, who is the turquoise Lord or the God of fire, and the creator of life, okay? So he'll assist with balancing both with the masculine, okay? Yes, you balance the goddess. Yes, you need to acknowledge her. even more than anything else, but you also have a masculine energy within you. And so he'll assist you with that, with a need for balance of both within you. Okay. Whatever is going on internally needs your full attention here. Okay. So that's what he'll assist with. So that's all I have for you guys for the day signs as well as the transits for this week. I know I've been talking this whole time. All right, so we're gonna start our energy healing. So we have Erica first. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna move this down. Okay, just making sure I have everything. Okay, so Erica, let me know. So what I want you to do right now. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. So what I want you to do right now, Erica, I want you to call in the four directions. So what you do is that you welcome in the north, direction. You could also welcome in, if you believe in the archangels, you could welcome in the archangel Uriel that represents the north. You could welcome in the eastern direction. Archangel Raphael represents the east. Southern direction, Archangel Michael represents the south. Western direction, Archangel Gabriel represents the west. And then bringing in Creator above you. Okay, Creator is the source of all life, right? Bringing him or her in, God, Goddess energy above you. And then below you, the Mother Earth energy. Okay, so however you do that, you could just say, I welcome in the four directions, as well as Creator above and the Goddess below, and just like that, and then welcome in your guides, your healing guides, whomever you want to welcome in, and just let me know when you're ready, okay? And then Brittany, you'll be right after her. Okay, awesome. Let me just have a meditation here that I want to have in the background for you in particular. Player. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. It's kind of loud, so I gotta. All right. Can you hear that, Erica? Let me know. Kind of loud. No. Okay, awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. We're gonna do rainbow moonstone for your energy. Okay, we're gonna work with this energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect to you now. So So Erica, I want you to go ahead and focus on your heart space. I want you to connect a beautiful white light upwards from your heart. Let it shoot out from the top of your crown all the way outwards, up and up and up, moving through the atmosphere, going through the earth, going into our sun, moving through all of the constellations in this galaxy, continuously moving upwards through, passing other galaxies in this universe, shooting upwards into the fifth dimension, hopping to the ninth and to the 13th. And then you connect to the heart center of Creator, rooting your energy into Creator's heart space. We ask Creator to bring us healing and anything that Erica might need at this time from you. Just imagine a beautiful golden light coming downwards through this connection that you made, passing all these dimensions, passing constellations, coming in through our sun, moving into the earth, moving into the top of your crown, expanding from there. We allow the crown energy to open fully to receive this energy from Creator. Moving down into your third eye, cleansing, clearing, and purifying, and healing. Moving downward into your throat, cleansing, clearing, purifying, and healing. Moving downward into your heart, cleansing, clearing, purifying, and healing. Down into your solar plexus, cleansing, clearing, purifying, and healing. Down into your sacral, cleansing, clearing, purifying, and healing. Down into your roots, cleansing, clearing, purifying, and healing. Moving all through your meridians, swirling around the layers of your auric field, beautiful golden light. Finally, concentrating into your heart space. I want you to go ahead and move this energy downwards, out of the bottoms of your feet and rooting through the layers of the earth. Just like a tree rooting deep into the earth, this beautiful golden energy goes all the way down into the heart center of Mother Earth, connecting into her, rooting all of this energy into her. Mother Earth, receive the energy of Creator. Assist yourself in healing, assist Erica in healing, and also rooting and manifesting anything that she desires within you, within this material world. Mother Earth is bringing emerald energy upwards, all the way through the bottoms of your feet, going into your root, integrating into your root chakra, going into your sacral, integrating into your sacral, into your solar, integrating into your solar, into your heart, integrating into your heart, into your throat and integrating, into your third eye, integrating, into the top of your crown and integrating. Like a beautiful waterfall, moving from the top of your crown and downwards, integrating into your auric field, into your meridians. This beautiful emerald energy coming from the mother is very potent, powerful energy for manifestation. We are still in the lunar energy of the Gemini full moon. And you still have the opportunity to ask for anything that you desire. Whatever it is that you desire, go ahead and ask now. Whatever you have asked for, go ahead and visualize you receiving what you asked for. Now, I want you to go ahead and visualize, and at the same time, feel how you will feel as you receive what you've asked for. Feel it deep within your heart. Now I want you to expand that feeling all around you. Integrate that feeling and know that this, what you've asked for, what you want to manifest, is coming true. Now, I want you to go ahead and plant it like a beautiful seed into the mother and nurture it with this golden light of Creator and from your heart. And see it as it grows into a beautiful bloom, an eternal bloom that you can come back and nurture at any time, knowing that it is going to give the fruit of that which you manifested and desired soon. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly, and so it is, and so it is, and so it is. All right, Erica, we're going to go ahead and disconnect, cleanse, and clear. And when you are ready, just open your eyes and come back in fully into your body. Okay. Hopefully you're fully into your body now. All right, Brittany, we're going to do yours next. You're welcome. How are you feeling? It's a lot of energy that you're working with here. Oh my gosh. Move this over here. Okay. All right. Brittany, are you still here? Gotta ask. You're ready? Okay. I'm like, I'm ready already. All right, let me choose a different one for you. Ooh, let's see. So, Erica, what I want you to do is, if you want, you can continue to come back to this video here and redo the meditation and clearing and stuff like that and connection anytime you feel like you need it. Um, and just allow yourself to receive what it is that you're asking for, okay, what it is that you want to manifest in your life, okay, and know that it's happening. All right, so moving on. Oh yeah, and drink a lot of water. All right, you're gonna be thirsty. Drink a lot of water. Says Erica says that was such a beautiful experience. I really felt myself traveling within the creator, and emerald energy was so healing. Hard to find words for it all. So thank you so much. Oh, you're welcome, hon. Like I said, drink a lot of water. Come back to this anytime you feel like you need it. Okay. Um, you could definitely ask for more things. It doesn't matter. Don't limit yourself. Never limit yourself for what you want and desire is yours already. Okay, all you got to do is open that door and ask, okay, for it. Yay! All right, awesome. So I would say you were like about an hour in. That's when we started yours. Okay, so about an hour into this video. All right, so Brittany, you are ready. Let me go ahead and choose your meditation music. Let me know you can hear this, Brittany. You're welcome, Erica. Okay, Brittany, we're gonna go ahead and begin now. Okay, awesome. So go ahead and close your eyes. I'm gonna connect to you now. So I'm feeling an indication here that your heart space is expanding. You're already connected to Creator and the Mother below. So we're going to use the energy of this connection to open up your lower chakras, okay? The higher chakras seems to be good. Like they're all aligned. The lower chakras, just a little bit of assistance are needed there. So we're going to see what color we're going to use here. So there's two colors that are combining. So we're going to do violet for you. So we have red and blue combining together to create the violet energy that is needed. So I want you to concentrate on your root. We're bringing in violet energy from the top of your crown and downwards. Moving it all the way into your root chakra now. I'm going to be using this beautiful Super 7 wand. Cleansing, clearing, and purifying your root chakra now. Transmuting anything that does not serve. Bringing in more violet energy downwards into your sacral. Cleansing, clearing, and purifying your sacral now. Removing anything that does not serve. Moving in more violet energy into your solar plexus. Cleansing and clearing your solar plexus now. Releasing anything that does not serve. Now, within your heart space, I want you to imagine two flames on either side. One is a beautiful red flame. This is coming from the feminine, the left side of your body, into your heart. Imagine that beautiful flame right there on the left side of your body in your heart space. And I want you to imagine the blue flame, which is on your right side of your body, moving into your heart space. And then swirling together with the red flame, creating the violet flame within your heart space. From here, moving the flame out through your shoulders, out all the way to your hands, feeling the flames in your fingertips. Now, Brittany, I want you to go ahead and imagine what area in your life or what person or people or anything that you can imagine that needs transmutation and transformation for the better at this time. I want you to put your hands together and imagine a beautiful violet flame coming from the fingertips, from your palms of your hands. Make it into a beautiful fireball between your hands. And if it's a situation in your life that needs to be transmuted, send that violet flame to cleanse and clear and purify and transmute that situation. If it's a person, send the violet flame as a gift. Meaning you tell them, hey, here's the violet flame if you need it. And when you do need it, go ahead and use it to integrate and transmute any negativity within you. Alright, Brittany, so now we have Archangel Zadkiel coming forward. Archangel Zadkiel is the representative of the planet Jupiter, which is your sun sign's planet, Sagittarius. Archangel Zadkiel is all about expansion, exploration, understanding, as well as transmutation of lower vibrational frequencies. He is asking you to always use the violet flame, and if you want to, ask him to assist you anytime you need it, to bring you the freedom that you desire in your life, whether it is financial freedom and abundance, understanding and expansion of your higher mind and consciousness, clearing and transmutation of lower and negative vibrational energies around you. Whatever it is that you need him for, or the violet flame, you can always access it anytime as it is within you already. Archangel Zadkiel covers you with a beautiful cloak, beautiful royal purple violet cloak. He gives you a beautiful wand to carry within you at all times. So you are the magician, the alchemist of your life. And this wand and this cloak will empower you to take whatever direction you need to work with whatever energies you need to manifest whatever you desire in your life. Breathe in deeply, exhale slowly, and integrate these gifts now. Integrate, integrate, integrate. Okay, Brittany, we're going to go ahead and cleanse, clear you, and disconnect. And we thank Archangel Zadkiel for his assistance. And all of your guides. Okay. When you are ready, come back fully into your body. And I'll tell you the same thing I told Erica. Make sure that you use this energy anytime you want, anytime you feel like you need to. You could always come back to this video. I would say we started at 1:15 for you, or an hour and 15 minutes in. Awesome. You can come back anytime to use this guided meditation and integration energy work. Drink a lot of water, but use the power that you have within you. You already had this energy within you. Use it however it is that you feel you should use it, okay? Like I said, Archangel Zadkiel, he is the representative of the planet Jupiter. And because you have your sun in Sagittarius, he is definitely a good ally to work with for this. Whatever it is that you want to work towards, any luck, any abundance, any expansion, any wisdom that you want, the freedom to choose your path, the freedom to choose how you make money, who you let in, things like that. It's definitely very beneficial energy to work with, okay? And as well as transmute and alchemize energy too. So if you feel like there's density happening, like there's dense energy around you or negativity, things like that, then you could always project the violet flame to these locations and give it as a gift to people who might be negative in your life, so that when they are ready to receive this gift and work with it, then it's there for them. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Brittany. All right, you guys. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later this week, I believe it's going to be for Friday, I'm going to have another guest. It's going to be Tara Winter, and we're going to ask her about her journey. And, we're going to have her on for Friday, I believe 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So watch for the video that is coming in live for Friday, and I'll see you guys that day. You're welcome, Brittany. Thank you guys so much for being here and for supporting. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Brittany. And thank you, everyone else who was watching and supporting my live stream, as well as this channel. And thank you guys so much for those who sent me a message for my birthday yesterday. And of course, I saw a couple of them on the channel as well. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh, and Brittany, I think your birthday already passed, so happy belated. So love you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys Friday. Bye-bye.